Welcome to the chapter 4. In this chapter, we are going to learn about prompt engineering, specifically the prompt templates. So, you might know about what is a prompt. A prompt is nothing but the input that you are going to give to the large language model. The input can be the persona. You say that okay, you behave as a HR assistant, refer organization policies, and something like that with a persona plus user question. You combine together and give it to the large language model. The large language model is going to answer it back. So the in this session, we are going to say we need not to put the prompts in the source code, right? In the Java code, we don't want to put those English lines in the Java code. If there is a if you want to fix the prompt, if you want to change the prompt, you have to recompile the source code and you have to redeploy and stuff. Instead of that, if we are able to externalize the prompts in a template files, a small text files, and you can have a various templates for various services. In this example, here we are going to write two prompt templates. One is going to answer the onboarding questions and one is going to answer the normal HR policy questions. So yeah, let's go and see how do you create prompt template and how do you are going to fill the template and how you are going to pass the template to the large language model. Now, what the problem we are trying to solve here? So we don't want this. So we don't want the prompts the text, English text to be in the source code. It's very bad, right? You every time if you want to fix the prompt, you have to recompile the code and stuff. We don't want to hard code that. Okay, they are difficult to change. They are not reusable. So we want to externalize them. So to externalize them, the solution for us is like a prompt template. Prompt template is nothing but a small text file where you have the placeholders, like what the information, the question that you need to fill. If you have the person who is asking the question, what is his role, you can fill these answers. You can fill the template, create the text, and give the text to the large language model. The large language model is going to answer you back. So, same, same thing. Now, while you are uh, as I said, right, the template, you have various keys that you need to inject. You can inject those from the request. From the request, you take username, department, and question. Technically, these we will focus more on the question. You are going to take the question and inject it in the prompt template, and you are going to call the large language model, and it is going to answer you the question. So we created for this demo, I created two prompt templates. One is like HR assistant prompt template, another one is like onboarding template. So onboarding template is mainly for the first day when an employee joins. You want to understand what are the things he needs to do on the first day. Those questions like how can he set up his development environment to blah blah blah. Those questions are asked with a different voice, answered with a different voice, and if there is a common question around organizational leave policies, benefits that the user is going to entitle, we will have a different prompt template. So for a different needs, you can have a different templates, and those are like very easy to manage. Like I'll go ahead and show you in the source code. Essentially, I have two prompt templates. One is like for general HR questions. So you have seen this template, and the one is template is for answering the onboarding questions. As usual, I have a controller which have two endpoints. One is like general HR questions, and another one is for onboarding related questions on the first day onboarding related questions. As usual, we are going to load the template, fill in the necessary information from the request, and we are going to serve the response. So this entire example, you can run them locally. So here I'm going to ask I'm going to ask the question like a typical onboarding question. So what should I do on the first day of the joining the organization? So uh, a new employee is going to ask question to the LLM, and it is going to take an onboarding template and fill the all the necessary information. So it's going to take the template, fill the replacements like name, department, role, and question, and give that question to the LLM. LLM is going to answer and give back. The same thing with the general HR questions also. So I have two endpoints, one for personalized question where this is the input. Taking this input, we are going to fill in the prompt template, and that prompt is given to the LLM, and LLM is going to give the response. It's very simple. The whole concept you have to understand is don't hard code prompt in the source files. Externalize them in the template files and have the placeholders, have the information that is going to change, like employee name, department, or question, and fill in those fillers and give that template, give that fill template, or give that fill text to the a large language model. The large language model is going to give the response. That simple it is. So, what are the merits of this? Why do you need to have a prompt templates? It's like very simple, right? You are separating the text. Text leaves not in the source code. Then the prompt templates can be improved by the product managers. Then you can test those templates because you know what exactly you have to give and what exactly you're going to get as an answer. And reuse, you can reuse these templates. So that's why it's very important to understand prompt templates. It's very simple. Yeah. So what we have done in this session is we moved away from, oh, I forgot to cover one important thing, the architecture. Sorry for that. Okay. So the same, very simple. We have JVM and we have Llama model. So you are going to give prompt. Essentially, previously prompt is nothing but persona plus question. You give it as an input to it. So they were hard coded. Instead of hard coding them, you are going to write a prompt template. So you have seen, right? The prompt, so when a request comes, you fill the template, take the text and give it to the LLM, and LLM is going to respond back. That simple it is. So you're going to get this demo has few template files which you can understand, and how can you inject data into the template. Then you can give different personas to the prompt. This is the best thing, as you can ask it to answer as an onboarding assistant. You can ask it to answer it as an HR assistant. You just swap the template, you get a new behavior. And once again, the prompts can be version, testable, and reuse. Yeah, that's the beauty of prompt templates. It's an important concept, and Spring AI made this whole concept very simple for us. If you like the content, please uh, click the like button, subscribe it, and if you have any questions, please put a comment. And before the entire code for this session is covered in this repository, and here there is, and my website has quizzes. Go through take these quizzes so that you will understand the concepts better. Then you download the source code, run that locally. Yeah. As a final, this is not my merit. I collected this information from two wonderful projects, Spring AI and Ollama. The entire credit goes to the committers and communities around this open source project. Uh, Thank you for watching this session. Have a good day.